Hello, welcome to Juan Golf class and welcome to this tutorial. Play my 4 account free shots in the golden shot after the Platinum Resorts tournament. So I will play the golden shot difficulty level hard, and one of the main things about these golden shots is that we will not be getting the usual balls. We will not be getting berserkers on the difficulty level hard golden shot. I would say that this is good for high accounts, but very bad for people playing pro, which who will be probably needing berserkers in one of the next tournament holes. But anyway, I'll take it, and we will probably can take some advantage about these wind resistance balls in the par 3 holes in the tournaments, which are also very important. So the way that I will play this one is, as you know, the golden ball is a power 1 ball, and I will add a slight amount of slope over adjustment. So we will be playing our boot more or less at 2.5, 2.6 mile per hour per ring, and if we have tailwind pointing, I would say between 10 and 2, we will need to use the long iron that will be played more or less, I would say at 1.8 miles per hour per ring at max distance. If we play the boot, we will be playing at as minimum distance, more or less at 2.5 miles per hour per ring. The shot is much harder if we have tailwind, because we will need with the poor ball guide to use our long iron with about 1 or 2 bars of topspin to go for the pin. If we have a boot, we will play the rough bump with about I would say between 2 and 2.5 bars of topspin depending on the wind, and some side spin to counter for the wind. So let's start and let's play it. So very important, if you are using caddy or notebook, boot is played at minimum numbers, very important, and the long iron is played at max numbers. So let's hope we can get some headwind, and it will be played with the boot at minimum distance. Waiting for the hole to be downloaded, and here we go. So let's start. If we have a slight amount of tailwind, we will probably go for the rough bump without some underpower of our shot. Okay, so let's play the free shot, and here we go. So we have tailwind and a good amount of tailwind. So what I will do is play the long iron. The wind is 6.6, so I will adjust this one for about 3.8 rings. I will use about 1.5 bars of topspin, some side spin left, and about 4 rings. Okay, out of time, very good for our first shot. Oh my god. So let's go for the next one. That happens. So let's go for the second one. We need to take care about the time, because we have less time than in a normal shot. So I will better use the grid for this one, and let's see what wind we get. Second attempt. So we have a very good wind, 7.0. I will play the boot at minimum numbers, so about 3 rings, and I will use about 2 bars of top spin, and I will probably use about 1 bar side spin left, and I will adjust for about 3 rings. So we need to underpower a little this shot, since we have tailwind. And enough to get the red ring. So we would not need this side spin to the left probably, and we get the vampire chest. Let's see what we get. Some guardians, close. Wow, 5 cataclysm, that would be good, and 3 eyeballs. So let's go for the third attempt. Let's see what we get this time. So 6.8. With this kind of win, I will underpower my shot. So 2.8 rings, 2 top spin. I will not use any side spin this time. And 2.8 rings, and a slight amount of underpower.
Perfect shot.
Good roll, sit there. Wow. So pretty spot on, and we get the yellow ring and the undead chest. Fireflies and 5 eyeballs, which are really good for this account. And let's go for the next one. And last but not least, the free golden shot with the Juan No Money account. So let's go for it. So we have headwind, so 7.3 rings. This is about 3 rings. I will use a little more because of the headwind. 2.5 this time. And 3.2 ring, more or less.
Perfect shot.
Having a little hot. What a bad shot. Always the bad shot for hole in one. But at least we get, yeah. Backbones, horizons, guardians, and 1 eyeball only. That's what it is. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye bye. Hello, welcome to this second part of the golden shot difficulty level hard. We will play 5 shots, trying to find all the wins and show you the tips for this hole. Long iron, 7.7 of wind at max numbers, 4.4 rings. Trying to get a good bounce, no more than 1 bar of top spin. And 4.4 rings. So good speed, but we lose some distance with the great shot. So let's go for another one. So golden boot 7.1. This is 2.9, about 3 rings because of the headwind.
Perfect shot.
A little hot. Get in the hole! Hole in one, come on! We were lucky to get the hole because the ball was a little hot. B-52s, which are good, and tsunamis. And nine eyeballs. So again, 7.6, pretty similar. I will adjust 3.1 rings, minimum numbers.
Perfect shot.
And we get the red ring, a little short, but enough to get this chest. Boomerangs and eyeballs. So sidewind 7.3 is 3 rings again. 2 top spin, 1 side spin left. We will need to underpower this one a little. So 3 rings. So I will underpower.
Great shot.
And coming too hot not to get the chest. Oh yes. Okay, enough to get the last chest. And thanks for watching this second part. First let's see the chest. Big toppers and 1 eyeball. So thanks a lot for watching this second part of the Golden Shot difficulty level hard tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching, bye bye.